Let's discuss liver 3, great rushing, or Taichong, a source yuan point. Location on the dorsum of the foot between the first and second metatarsal bones in the depression proximal to the metatarsal phalangeal joints and the proximal angle between the two bones. How to find liver 3? From the web between the first and second toes, palpate proximally past the metatarsal phalangeal joints and along the groove between the first and second metatarsal bones until you reach the widest and deepest part of the groove. There, locate liver 3, which is often sensitive to pressure. To double check, when continuing to palpate along the groove, it will become more narrow and shallow again. Located in a similar position on the hand is Li4, between the first and second metacarpal bones. Needling vertically or slightly obliquely 0.5 to 1 zoom. Caution during pregnancy. Actions, indications of liver 3, spreads liver qi, clears the head, benefits the eyes, nourishes liver blood and liver yin, calms spasms, alleviates pain, regulates menstruation and the lower burner, eliminates internal wind, pacifies liver yang. Special features, Yuan-Source point, Shu-Stream point, Earth point, Madanyang Heavenly Star point, later added by Shu Feng, a major point for spreading liver qi. Liver 3 is a major point. It is an extremely important point of the liver channel, used mostly to drain the liver in excess patterns, although it can also be used with reinforcing method to nourish liver blood. Liver 3's main action is that of subduing liver yang, and it is very frequently used in migraine headaches from liver yang rising. It is somewhat gentler than liver 2. It also extinguishes interior wind, and it has a specific action in calming spasms, contraction, and cramps of the muscles. Combined with Li4, it expels wind from the face and is used for facial paralysis and tic. This combination is called the four gates, and it also calms the mind, regulates ascending and descending of qi, and subdues rebellious qi. Liver 3 has a profound calming effect on the mind and is effective in calming very tense people who are prone to short temper or experience feelings of deep frustration and repressed anger. However, its calming action is not limited to its action on feelings of anger, which are typical of a liver disharmony, as it is also effective in general irritability and tendency to worry from emotional stress. Its calming action is enhanced when combined with Li4. The four gates. Liver 3 is a very important gynecological point, as it activates the penetrating vessel or chung mai. The name of this point is related to the penetrating vessel, as the character chung in this point's name is the same as in chung mai. In fact, when the first chapter of the Simple Questions refers to the penetrating vessel being flourishing at 14 in girls and 16 in boys, it calls this vessel not the chung mai, but the Taichong vessel, that is the liver 3 vessel. Therefore, whenever we use liver 3, we activate the penetrating vessel and we invigorate blood in the uterus. For this reason, liver 3 is a major point for blood stasis and painful periods. This effect is due also to its spasm calming effect. Liver 3 calms spasms, resolves contraction, and stops pain. Liver 3 resolves dampness primarily from the genitourinary system, but also from the liver and gallbladder, as the indication jaundice shows. In this context, it is used for hernial and genitourinary disorders, or the Shen disorder, in a similar way to liver 1. Needled with reducing method and followed by moxibustion, it can expel cold from the liver channel and treat genital swelling and orchitis in men, or chronic white vaginal discharge in women. To summarize, liver 3 subdues liver yang, so it's good for headache, dizziness, blurred vision, numbness of the head. Extinguishes interior wind, as in opisthotonus, epilepsy, deviation of eye and mouth. Promotes the smooth flow of liver qi. In hypochondrial distension, irritability, epigastric and abdominal distension, sighing, breast distension, nausea, constipation, borborygmi. It resolves dampness, so it's good for hypogastric fullness, hernial and genitourinary disorders, the Shen, swollen testicles, pain in genitalia, retracted testicles, swollen vulva, difficult urination, retention of urine, and jaundice. Invigorates blood and regulates menstruation. So good for amenorrhea, irregular periods, painful periods, excessive menstrual bleeding, prolapse of uterus. Calms the mind for those with propensity to outbursts of anger, irritability, insomnia, worrying. Calms spasms like cramps, stiffness of the lower back with inability to bend, contracture of sinews. So let's compare liver 2 and liver 3. Liver 2 is specific to drain liver fire. It has no strong mental effect, and it is used only to drain. Liver 3 is not so much for liver fire, more to subdue liver yang. It has a strong mental calming effect. It can be used to nourish liver blood. Liver 2 has no specific effect on spasms. It is quite a harsh point, mostly to subdue rebellious qi. Area affected is mostly head, secondarily genitals. Liver 3 has a specific effect on spasms, a gentler point to subdue rebellious qi, but also to promote the smooth flow of qi when it stagnates horizontally, for example, in epigastrium or hypochondrium. Areas affected are head, epigastrium, hypochondrium, and abdomen.